Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome, welcome. This is your general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Thank you for being here. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is right for you. If it doesn't resonate right now, check out your moon and rising and other placements, or come back to it maybe in a week or two and it might resonate then. All right, so we're going to pull some oracle to find the themes for what is going on for my beautiful Capricorns at this time when you find this reading. What do Capricorns need to know, please? Thank you so much. Make it clear. All right. We have the yin energy, which is that very feminine, intuitive, going with the flow. On that one, okay. We've got here and now. That's been coming out a fair old bit. We've got come to the edge. That's also come out. Okay. And we've got round and round, which has also come out. So we're getting, where am I putting them? Okay. We're getting some repeated themes for different signs here. So the thing is with energy is energy. It's going to apply to a certain extent to everybody because that's the energy. But each of the 12 signs will have a different emphasis, a different focus within that energy, if that makes sense. Okay, which is why these three have come out a few times over these recent readings that I've been doing. Okay, so we are in this energy where we want to stop this, the round and around. It's not a particularly great energy, all right? It basically means that we keep going around in circles. We think we're moving forward and we find ourselves back to square one. We think we're over something and then we're back in it. We think we're ready to move on and then we get doubts. It's that kind of going around in circles which gets us nowhere. Now, it can be helpful to be in that energy for a little while because it helps you discern. Do I really want that? Maybe that was the wrong direction, which is why I'm kind of course correcting. Is it right for me, or is it resistance and self-sabotage that I think I'm ready to move forward and then a little part of me kind of gets in the way and I find myself back at square one? So round and around is the energy in here that we want to examine and look at and figure out, okay? So the yin energy, a beautiful feminine energy, it's the sacral chakra, it's all about that creativity and going with the flow, getting in that vulnerable, I allow space, allowing, very important word. I keep saying that through these readings. And also keep repeating, there's a whole chapter in it in my book, From Hoping to Having, about allowing. So we want to get in this flow. If something's trying to move forward and I keep going back to the beginning, am I allowing it to progress or am I getting in my own way? Now, we've got the here and now card as well. Let's just have a little look at this. Okay, there she is, sitting on her egg. Number 32, which is a 5. Fives are about change, okay? So we want that change to happen. We want the new door to crack open in this egg. We like eggs. Eggs are really good. They're signifying a new birth, a new life that's ready to crack open. So we've got the past, we've got the future, but we want to allow this change now. So if you find, or have found, Capricorn, that you have been putting something off or delaying, or look at it next month, next year, I'm not quite ready, that's okay. But have a little look at it, because you may just find that that inner voice, which is that yin energy, is trying to sort of encourage you forward, and you kind of look at it for, I'll look at it in the future. And they're saying, no, can we look at this now, please? Can you come to the edge? Can you get out of your comfort zone? Can you have a little look what else is out there? And not keep coming back to the beginning, so that we can progress. The come to the edge is a little bit like the Fool, but just before the Fool, okay? It's the number 36, which is a 9. And a 9 is I'm nearly ready. Okay, the 10 is that completion, and in numerology we don't do 10, we reduce it to 1, and 1 is new beginnings. But before I go into the new beginning, I'm having a really good look, a little peek over the edge. Does that look right? Does it feel right? And then I can make my decisions to move forward and not come back to the beginning again. All right, so let's find out some more. We don't want an animal oracle. Okay. All right. We're going straight into the tarot. Okay. Just that one? Yeah. Okay. I don't want that one. King of Cups. Tell me more about this situation, and particularly this round and around. Oh, we want that one. Okay, Palace of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups. So shuffle again. And we want the Empress. Okay. Alrighty. So, we are trying to birth something new, Capricorn. We are trying to step into a new adventure, a new beginning, something that is going to push me out of my comfort zone, but is going to bring growth and expansion and make me feel really good. Because right now, I'm not feeling so good, all right? The Four of Cups is not the 5 where I'm crying my eyes out, but it is like... It's the sigh, it's the frustration, it's the meh, it's all right, but it's not where I want to be. All right, so we want to push through. Now the King of Cups is here, a beautiful, flowing, lovely water energy to say, get into those feelings, get into that emotion. The King of Cups is very mature, very calm, very zen. No matter what's going on around him, he's just zen, which is very much with that yin energy. So we are in the flow, and we're absolutely looking at where the dissatisfaction or frustration or boredom is, where you feel stale and stuck. You're examining it, and you're doing it now. All right. Is this what I want? Is this where I want to be this time next year? Okay. And sometimes a coping mechanism, this is me with my therapist hat on, but a coping mechanism is to put off and delay and say, maybe it'll get better all by itself. Maybe it won't bother me so much in a little while. And so we don't take any action. And that's all right. But sooner or later, that frustration is going to build. That sense of stuckness is going to build. And it'll build into resentment. And that's not so good. All right. So let's just acknowledge it and say, so what am I going to do about it? Now, I love the Palace of Swords and come to the edge. The palace is a place where I can think clearly, where I can see clearly. Now on this deck, the palace is high up in the sky, above all the clouds, so that there's nothing in the way. I can see really clearly. And that ties in with the come to the edge, because when we look over the edge, we can see, what are we trying to achieve? Where are we trying to go? What are we trying to do here? Yeah? So you're getting into this clarity so that you can create and birth something new. Now we love the Empress, that this is all about that yin energy of flow and creativity and birthing something new. It's also about abundance and the richness of life, and not just monetarily, it can be, but in terms of, is your life giving you the fulfillment and the enrichment that you seek? Are your relationships, is your job? Look at all these different areas and say, what could I do differently that will bring in more richness into my world and into my life? And do I kind of step into it going, yeah, I want that, I can create it. And then the doubts and the stuckness comes back, and we go back to the beginning with that round and around. Or do I hold the faith and the trust that I can make this happen? Because I can. You absolutely can, Capricorn. Let's find out some more. That's the Tarot of Dreams. This is the Legacy. All the cards I use are linked below, including a link to my website if you would like to book a private session with me. And I've got some lovely events coming up as well. So do have a little look. Oh, all right. We like that. We have the Chariot. So we're starting to move forward. Great. 7 of Wands. Courage in my convictions. Standing in my power. Sorting out my boundaries. Stepping into what do I truly want and sticking to it. We've got Justice, and we've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. And you know me, I don't normally read reversals, but we're going to leave it as it is because it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the Chariot. We are ready to move forward. The brakes are off. No more round and round. He goes in a straight line. He goes just forward, okay? We're not going around in circles anymore. We're breaking that pattern, and we are moving forward because we figured out now what is it that isn't working. They're saying to me, go back to what I was saying about, this time next year, do I want to be living this life exactly as it is? Or do I want something more? Do I want something richer, more enriched? I think you do want something more enriched. And so you're figuring that out with that clarity. You're taking a peek over the edge. You might be looking at other jobs, not necessarily applying, but looking and going, oh, there's a big wide world out there. Look what else is out there. You may be looking at other homes, even if you haven't put your home on the market or put your notice in if you rent. You're just having a little look, because it can trigger something within you to go, oh, do you know, that looks really good. Perhaps I could create it. Perhaps I could do it. And then you start to step into, God damn, yes, I can do it. And you step into the Seven of Wands with the courage of that conviction. I'm doing it. And then we step into the Justice energy. Because we're clear, because we're ready to take a leap of faith, or we're certainly preparing for it. And the Justice comes in to say, now here is your balance. Justice is about balance and fairness and contracts too. So this could be an offer, a contract coming in because you are ready to come to the edge. You are ready to step into something more. And as you do that, it takes you to the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is the ending of that struggle. No more round and round, no more being stuck, no more going round in circles. We are now creating something new, which is much more balanced and much more fair. All right, let's find out a little bit more. Tell me a bit more, please, my lovely Capricorns. Thank you so much. Whether you're a Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, cross-watching for another Capricorn, however you use this energy, you use it. Don't let it use you, okay? If this doesn't apply to you and there's no area of your life you're stuck in, then super. That bit isn't relevant for you, okay? They're just saying to me, many of you are being stuck in, I'm going to stop the sugar and then, I'll just have a bit of cake. I'm going to stop the wine and then, somebody's birthday. You know, you keep kind of set the intention, but not quite getting there. That's the thing, when we set the intention, we've got to get into the creative flow to make it happen. There's your creative flow. There's your creative flow. And here's the egg cracking open, ready for you to step into it. So you can do it. All right, this is the time to do it when you find this reading. So we got the Hierophant. So there's that long-term commitment now. The 9 of Pentacles. I can do this. I've got this. And the Lovers. I've made the decision. Okay, because the Hierophant, Saturn-led, stable, secure, faith, self-belief, creating something long-term and stable, something that's really going to last, and doing it from a place of independence and determination. The 9 of Pentacles is mini Empress energy, all right? It's earth energy like you, Capricorn. It's about being able to provide for yourself in a nourishing way, financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, being able to say, I've got this, I can do it. But a decision does need to be made. The Lovers can talk about relationships, particularly as we've got the Hierophant there, because he can symbolise contracts and marriage. But it doesn't have to be. This could be about a partnership, a relationship, but it can also be about any other area that involves making a decision. All right, the round and around says we need to make a decision. So, excuse me just a moment. Let me just get some water. So, excuse me. The Lovers is saying it is time to make a decision. The clarity with that Palace of Swords underneath. I'm getting the clarity, I'm getting the focus. I know what I've got to do and I'm going to make it happen, because it's time for this round and around to come to an end. And only me, all right, can do it. Nobody can do it for me. They can help me, they can support me. But I have to decide this is what I want and I have to go for it. And when I do, it comes together. All right. An angel card to finish off, I think. Yes. Okay. Final message for Capricorn. Oh, that one, is it? Okay. We have receptivity. Be open to receive. As you step into this decision, this determination, this courage of your convictions, being ready to move forward, you have your arms and your energy wide open to receive support, help, the right people, the right place, the right time. I am open to receive. Comment that below, Capricorn. I am open to receive, because you are ready, and it's time for that frustration of the loop to finish off. All right. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. I am sending you all much love. You take care. Have a great day or week until I see you next time. Bye-bye.